Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy Viewers. This is Grand Arena second match, week 3, season 27. Last round was a loss. Not going to break down too much here. It was mainly just really poor play on my end. I played late night, which usually doesn't go well for me. Execution was poor, decision making was poor. My opponent did much better. I really should have saved this for the morning, but not usually how I do things. Showed this in the last video, but this is the only location where my opponent got tripped up, here up against the Telzine squad. For today's match, my opponent is Katata Fish. Here's a quick look at the top portion of his roster. .7 GP, 4 GLs. His Grand Arena history was inconsistent, where sometimes he plays, sometimes he doesn't. I don't think 3v3 has too much to do with it. Just participation is sporadic. Here's the speed at the top end. Here's a look at the hotbot. Guild is slightly smaller. Lifetime banners is really good. That's one of the better ones I've ever seen. Undersizes is very low, so that's not something he plays for, but his clears are good. Zetas are low, especially for having 4 GLs. Relics are solid. Depth is pretty good. Like, I've got a lot of fluff in mine. 6-dot mods, he has a little bit more than me, but in terms of counts, actually not that far off from what I have. So these are really good mods. And then a ton of tier 5, a lot of tier 7. So he has a pretty measurable and noticeable relic advantage that we're going to have to deal with. Speeds are all good on those characters. No star killer. But speed advantages on a lot of the major components. And he has most of the weapons at his disposal. It's going to come down to execution on my end. I did not fundamentally change anything here. I didn't even look at his history until a couple hours ago after things were already set. So I tweaked my Night Sister team back to the old one from a week or two ago. But other than that, everything else is still in these same locations. He sets like a medium defense. Other than the GLs, not a lot of problems. We will be facing Tuskens for the first time, though. That is something to look forward to, which is why I altered my Telzine team. And then we're looking at what I always set down. Negotiator, Chimera, and Home One are my fleet. We're not going to click on it. Looking at the top territory, Grievous, Bossk, Bad Batch, SLKR, and Mon Mothma. The Bad Batch I'm a little worried about. They're fast and good, and the issue with not adjusting my defense from last round, or the last 2 rounds really, is I might be short a weapon. At least I'm short a good counter. Lower territory, Lord Vader and CLS, but crew, Phasma, and then the Night Sisters. There was some JAWA influence shenanigans that caused some user error at the start of this Grand Arena. 2 battles weren't recorded properly. It was a Nest solo up against Phasma and a JMK Lord Vader counter. The rest of it is shown. Now here's where I start to get in trouble. I'm concerned that I have too much on defense and I'm going to run out of teams because this guy has a good roster. So I can't do things like I want to use like Maul up against CLS, which would be more reliable. I'm going to end up using Jedi Knight Revan, which is a pretty good counter. It's just mine's not great. The bigger problem is I kind of need them elsewhere. This is why I like to have like Han for offense, or even something else, but we're gonna deal with it. That Dash Han team is too good. I think I gotta live with it. Maybe I need to take my own CLS and bring it out to offense. Let's go with 3PO Chewie to stop all the assists. I don't feel good about this. Yeah, not feeling good. This will be under stealth, but that risks Jolie going down. Do I need to add relic levels to my Jolie? What? That did nothing. At least it was good timing on the foresight. Let's take the free hit. This is a tanky 3PO Chewie. Alright, I feel better now. So I was just taking out CLS, take out CLS to start. So I'm thinking about taking Jango away from my Maul team, which might be a bad decision because my Jango's so good. And I could attempt a solo up against these Night Sisters, but the problem is I respect Night Sister spirit. And that might be a bad choice. So maybe we throw in a body. And I'm actually going to keep IG-88 because I have a sortie team. This should be enough. Cad will probably go down. He at least has an irresistible stun and a double tap, so he's good for contract. At this point, let's stun the relic. Oh, that's so good. You know, when I was doing this last time, I was dealing with like a Relic 3 Jango. This is a completely safe solo. Can't be evaded, so let's do that. We'll see if I pay for that later. Here's the other gamble I'm gonna make. I don't have a lot of great options here. Or I do, but they're going to compromise me later. I don't want to use a good team up against this because I need them on the back wall and up top. So I'm going to do something that might be a little crazy. Because this would work if I had high relics, but my BB-8 is going to go down. He's not going to do anything. So I'm thinking about Holdo. Because there's some things, there's going to be a lot of foresight, which will be annoying. She has a daze. There's a number of things that might make this work. And since she's a tank, she's going to hopefully not die really quickly like BB-8 would. But I am losing the assist calls from BB-8. Oh. This is why I don't want to do any of this. Yeah, this was a bad choice. Come on, go down. Just let me take out one character. Do I want? Let's go with the stun. Pull the turn meter. Come on. Not quite. Yes! Don't die on me. Alright. Let's do this. Stay alive. Come on. Come on. That was kind of the worst option. Ugh. Yeah, let's take the turn meter. Oh, that was a bad call. Come on, take him out. I misplayed that towards the end. This is why it was a risk. But I think it's better we didn't use better teams. Because I'm pretty sure I have plans for all these other characters. Oh, you know what I don't have a plan for? I wish I would have thought about this. I don't have a plan for Padme. That would have been a better call. Yeah, she's got a stun. Yeah, I need to make a note for the future, unless this goes poorly. Let's see here, let's get that going. Alright, we're gonna auto from here. I also tried watching Mr. Right on Netflix. I was hoping it was just going to be Grosse Point Blank again, because I love Grosse Point Blank. And Sam Rockwell is in it. I love Sam Rockwell. Anna Kendrick is great. There's like the pieces were there for a comedic hitman movie like Grosse Point Blank is. But it's a miserable, miserable movie. Something I miss about the old Netflix algorithm. It could accurately... I'm gonna make healing. It could accurately tell me what kind of trash I would like, and this isn't gonna work because I need Anakin. All right, Let's see if I can manually play this. The stun is what's messing me up. Can I get the right RNG? Everything causes stun, okay. So there's no way I can win this? I didn't think there was enough debuffs for me to worry about this. This is doing no damage. Alright, I'm gonna have to clean this up with nonsense now. Really, I might start saving my Beskar Mando for this. Because they don't deserve a better team. This is such a complete nuisance. But I also think it might require me increasing relics or increasing gear on Quill and IG-11. I don't know if they're going to take the hits from Sith Trooper. And with Fox has the possibility of removing the revive buff, the mechanic savvy, so it's not really a great counter either. There's chances that it might not work out. Because here's the rest of the plan. The back wall, I'm expecting Tuskens, Jango with Zam, Sign of Jango, Geos, and Hux. My Traya isn't good enough for this type of team. Sith Trooper would have ripped them apart. So Traya is going towards the Geos. I'm going to use Fennec on Hux. Fennec I tried on Kylo before. Did not work. That went very poorly. Did use Fennec up against Hux. That worked. But it might depend on the relic levels. Maybe I'm going to have to reconsider that. Gas is going to be used up against Jango. I've got my Night Sisters for Tuskens. Top territory is my Shaak T up against the Grievous. Vader up against Bossk. Maul against the Bad Batch. J-Mel's going to take on the SLKR, and then Wampa for Mon Mothma. That leaves me nothing. Like, from my pool of players that I got right now. I guess I could do Bossk with Mando, but that's another... Like, I need something from my defense. I either need to take a team from defense to take this team on, or to give me enough depth where I can use another good team up against this. Because this I had earmarked this one for a problem for me for the strategy I was looking at. Alright, fine. I feel like this is reckless. Maybe I'll get lucky with some stuns. Perfect. We did get lucky with one stun. Give me a stun. Perfect. Alright. Maybe it's an argument for having more gear on those characters. I just did take Mando up to gear 12. Because he usually dies too much. Back wall should be how we're expecting it to be. Let's start with Tuskens. That's just going to be more fun. And this is why I think I need to put Tuskens for offense. Right now, players are messing up against them. I don't think they're going to be a go-to defensive team. Because you can just do things like this. Talia for the stuns. My opponent did this to me last week, and it makes complete sense why this works. And I'm disappointed in myself for not having realized it on my own. Ooh, they prioritized DACA? That is really bad. Maybe that's something to keep in mind. The relic on the Tusken Raider might alter that. Maybe CG considered this. They are prioritizing DACA. We can't dispel any stun. I could use a little more health, but let's just see if we can. Let's do an AoE. If we can just keep the relics stun locked, that should help. But I don't think we're going to. We are not. I need to do this with zombie. Doesn't matter now. It's over. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. That does not work. Now my opponent used zombie, and that's going to be important. I think it'll still work, but you need zombie. I did not think they were going to prioritize DACA like that. And now I'm going to do something else I want to try out, since we've already lost multiple battles. I want to try out Kylo. I don't think this is going to work at Relic 3. But there's a little bit of dot synergy here where Kylo might be able to do this. I want to see if this is a Kylo solo. But I really shouldn't be doing any testing. Oh, that was so dumb. It's an argument for higher relics. I wonder how we would do at higher relics. What did I click on? Alright, let's be serious now. The plan is, let's do the GL. Now I'm really wishing I kept zombie for offense. I did not consider that zombie would be mandatory. I know this works, I just don't know if I need to play it a certain way or not. Alright, we got the speed advantage. There's some ability blocks. Sure. Don't mess with it. Yeah. No, not yet. Which... I should spread those out, because he's got ability block. Alright, now we can not worry about zombie anymore. Can you stop it? Let's just do the rest of this. The rest is going to go to plan. There's just a couple teams I did not know. This is part of the challenge of 3v3. That's what's fun about it. You have to consider things differently. Like that Night Sisters Tuskens. Like I'm not going to do that again. Especially as Tuskens become more and more common. Alright, we got that arc. Echo. Yeah. Okay, just a little bit of work over here. I want to be healed up before we got to worry about alright, that's not what I wanted. Now we gotta deal with this. See, I was hoping that wasn't gonna happen in that order. This is not my day. I'm adding relic levels on those guys soon anyway, but this was low relics. Alright, I guess this is going to be one of those vintage matches where I have to use my depth in order to beat things, or to clear things. The problem is my opponents have so many more relics in this new matchmaking that this is a much riskier play. Like, I need one-shot full clears. Especially in 3v3. In 5v5 it's a little different. I'm going to be beefing up a whole lot of relics because of stuff like this. And this Kyle Katarn is why I didn't want to use Wampa with Grievous, which is what I've been doing a lot of the time. And I didn't want to use my Traya here because this Kyle Katarn is going to rip apart my Traya. I don't know why I say his full name. It's not like one of those names where it needs a first and last. He should just be Qatar. Awesome. Okay. We're doing Vader. Last round Vader didn't work because Zam was there. So we know this Vader thing I've been doing doesn't work if Zam is present. But I did this last week and it was fine if Zam's not around. Although I do think I had Trooper. Yeah, let's do this over here. Nobody cares about Dengar. Can you give me an ability block? Yes. Ability block. What does this basic do? Ability block. Debuff is cooldowns. Let's get an ability block over here. Ability block. We don't get it. Yeah, let's do it. Or does that get better if there's stealth? Oh, don't. Don't. What? Why didn't you get stealth? Is there conditions for that? Are you serious? I'm not tired today. Like, what just happened? And was the Bossk team? I need to look back last week at what that Bossk team was. Maybe it was. Maybe there wasn't as much gear on it. Which it means I got some problems. I got some problems because it's a 314 Echo. Let's check what tech is. What's my Piet? See, I wasn't going to use Veers. I needed more teams. Too much is on defense. I don't think these guys are fast enough. Which is why they weren't part of my plan. Yeah, definitely not Veers. No. No. Maybe if I use Moff Gideon, but what's my Moff Gideon at? No, no way. It's not gonna happen. Do I not have a plan for Malak? I don't have a plan for Malak. Maybe I can shuffle some stuff around. Alright. You guys better be enough. Everybody's got days. Alright, Hunter. Let's do tech. Next one will work, so I'm going to spread it to Hunter. I really needed a couple of these things to work. Alright. Hux. Yeah, we're definitely going to Fennec solo this. That is still the plan. I think this will work. I don't remember if the one I did it up against earlier in the week was fully relic or not. It's just the basics so good that I wonder if I can do all the things. I think we'll start with that. This is bad. Oh my god. It's just gonna be one of these days. It's just one of these days. Oh my god. I guess Malak. Malak will be the one to do it. They must not have been fully relic last week. You know what? I might not do that. This match is at a point where I need my defense to hold in order to win. So we're going to do more ridiculous things. Because keeping Traya around now might mean clearing Bossk or not. I need to start trusting throwing that bomb too. See, that's why I didn't trust it. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to throw it. Is that enough? No, of course not. So close. That's not enough. No. That's not enough. There we go. Okay. You know what? They're not going to work either. I feel like Traya should be able to beat the Tuskens, but the problem is that Tusken Raider is going to rip them apart. Maybe we do it anyway, but I'll end with that if I do it. Because I am curious about it. Because the way the mechanics work, you should still be able to annihilate the main Tusken Raider and isolate the summoned one. That should still work. Because there's nothing that says the main Tusken Raider is immune to the revive mechanic of Nihilus. Really can't afford to have Star Killer on defense is what is really coming down. Okay. And I need to increase a lot of relics. I think I'm going to need to Traya this, but I think they're going to die anyway. But I might also need to Traya Tuskens. Can't forget about Malak. I do have Malak. Which I don't have a plan for. Alright, this I do have a plan for. This has got to be gas. Get tenacity up so they can't land debuffs and start working on contracts. Actually, he can't revive anyway, so let's just take him out. What if you guys could have soloed? Probably not. I think the tenacity up was pretty important. I think I can Veers this and hope I'm right about that. I know it works, it's just, I never know if it'll work with mine. Let's do Cad Bane first, because that'll just be faster to the turn meter. And then we'll have more stacks of Emperor's Trap to go after Fennec with. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. I don't know, I'm in trouble. So 4 teams left. One's a cleanup, so 3 teams left, really. So we have Malak. Oh my god, we are out of teams. We have Traya, we're going to try up against either Bossk or Tuskens. Maybe Malak will do up against Hux. Because Malak will not work up against Tuskens. And I don't think I want to try him up against that Bossk. Or not, up against Boba Fett in particular. And I might do something crazy with Grievous here. I wish I had the Akbar Omicron right now, because that would work. But I did do in 5v5 used Akbar to clean up a solo Grievous before, and I wonder if it'll work in 3v3. I should have done this to begin with. I just completely forgot about Malak. I guess it's because I usually put him on defense, so I just didn't think about him. But in 3v3, it's so valuable. My banners are going to be so bad. I just don't think he's going to have too much trouble with... You know what? This is an idea. So I have a 5-star sortie because of a disaster trying to pull bronziums with an auto clicker and burning through all my crystals. What if I did that? I don't know if I'll be fast enough for that BB-8 though. The thing is, there's not like a lot of other options. I have Bad Batch. I could use Bad Batch somewhere, like... Bad Batch might be able to do it. We're going to try it. I just want to see what happens. I think with sortie, turn meters, not turn meter, turn order is going to be important. I don't think I have it yet. Alright. See, I don't think that should be first, and this shouldn't be second. What I think should happen is this should be first. So we get rid of the debuffs. Let's do that. I wanted the crit hit immunity more than anything. Advantage, health steal up, speed up, offensive tenacity up. Alright. I need to wait until we get the AoEs again. I want to bring the health down while we're waiting for that. Alright. Here we go. No! We were close. Oh my, don't die on me. Do not die on me. Oh no. He's relic though. I need to do it anyway. Okay, I need an AoE now. Yes. Yes! No! Oh my god. This should work. Yes! Swordy! That was huge. Okay. That's also what's fun about gearing things up right away. That relic Tusken, I kind of want that. That made a big difference. Do I have any weird, fun separatist thing I can do? No. I'm going to try Traya. I don't think this is going to work. I don't think I have the gear for it. It's just Boba Fett scares me. One good hit from Boba Fett. And I could lose Traya at any time. Boba Fett's really the danger here. These other guys, we might be able to win this without Boba Fett. Yeah, because now Cyan can tank and revive as much as he needs. Yeah, we're good though. This is a squad I've wanted relics on forever. It's just... I don't know if it's ever going to happen. Unless it moves me towards something. I've got too many things I need to work on. Alright, we're clawing our way through. This did not go the way that I had planned. But we're able to pull from all my roster depth to get through it. There's a chance my opponent will only do 1 or 2 battles from his history, but there's also a chance he plays and wipes me out. Hopefully he struggles. Oh, he's attacking right now. Let's go check out what he's doing. Maybe we'll stick around. He's done he's cleared 2 teams. Let's see how many battles he's done. Alright, Grievous, that's the Wampa bait. Hopefully just use this Wampa there. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna at least gear 12 my Tusken, I think. What was he attacking when I clicked on that? Oh, it was Darth Revan, okay. He's got 2 GLs for offense. He's got his own Darth Revan, his CLS. Oh no, he doesn't have CLS. He has Han and Chewie. Like, he's got a lot. Alright. Now what do I have for that? Oh, I've got Bad Batch. Let's just do Bad Batch. In a 3v1 scenario, they're going to be fine. Or they should be. I don't even know if that matters right now. Don't like that. It just keeps doing basics and pulling turn meter away. Let's swap over to tech. Remove more turn meter. I didn't really remove any turn meter there. That's not dispelling, so let's just do basic again. Great. Okay. Oh my god, these banners. The dash team. This is not gonna be good for me. He's gonna have a good fleet too. Like, he has a good finalizer. He has SLKR. And he doesn't have the depth problems. I should have depth. I don't know if I can beat this. I think I needed to look at, I didn't look at his fleet. I don't think I can beat his Akbar. And I really get the feeling he's going to completely attack me. He's going to clear me. This one, though, I feel like was a loss regardless. Last round, that one was all me. This one, though, I think even if everything goes right, I still lose. And a number of these things don't work out. Perfect. Okay. If I go basic for... Nah, I didn't double tap. There we go, that's what I wanted. Want the AoE take slave 1. Mark IG-2000, so we can not worry about a taunt from the Houndstooth. Get through the rest of this. All right. I don't think there's any surprises for him on my back wall, and he has a deep enough roster where he can, even if he needs to go deep, he's got the options to do so. Two shots on Qui-Gon, so that's one spot. That's good. I just need to challenge him to use more of his roster. These guys aren't going to do anything. I need a better finalizer is what I need. If I could count on my finalizer to clear anything, that would be great. Good. Perfect. Ooh, seriously? I'd rather take out the Y-Wing. Perfect. Pretty good. No Ahsoka yet. That's good. That's what I've been worried about this whole time. Check on him. Now the real problem. Maybe we can pick it apart. Finn holds. Star Killer. I need to stop doing that. I need to just combine them. Both of these teams are... Well, this isn't useless. This is pretty useless. Tuskens. Let's see how he plays it. At least I got to test out two theories. Oh, he had no trouble. He had no trouble at all. That's too bad. Maybe save something good, though. How's his Biston? He's probably has a good Biston, doesn't he? Yeah, of course he does. This guy knows what he's doing. This guy's good. See, if I had a good finalizer, we would just get out ahead of everything. I really want some of these relics. Can I mess up the cooldowns by throwing in mace? We get the wobble. But I'm also giving them... I'm going to do it. I just want to throw it off and see what happens. I needed to keep... Well, maybe even my own Akbar struggles. Alright. I just want to... Maybe this is a bad call. But I'm hoping it does something. See, wobble happens, AoE. I used weak ships because I don't want to use too many abilities, or I don't want the abilities to come off a cooldown. So if the AoE doesn't happen, if the wobble doesn't happen, this might be worth it, but the turn meter is not in my favor. We'll just do this first. He's not having problems. Yeah, no, Radis is not going to work. Radis gets ripped apart by rebels. This is why I needed to have changed my defense. But he only has Malevolence, Empire. Well, I guess he has Finalizer. No, he is fine. He has more fleets than I do. Yeah, if we need to call more than that, then it's a loss. So let's... And I might be able to bring in an additional fleet. Alright, let's see how this happens. So he uses his basic and out the wobble. We don't get an AoE from Akbar. This is why I did this. Let's give turn meter to everybody. Can I stun it? Let's do a stun. Yes. Can I, will I pull turn meter away right now? Not really. It's got protection up again. Oh wait, I can dispel. No, we gotta just play this differently. I was hoping we could get rid of Akbar, but no such luck there. Yeah, let's get the turn meter. It's got advantage, taunt, crit chance up. I don't need this right now. No, I do. Let's do it. I feel like I'm gonna die, so let's do some damage. that could have gone much better had I just focused on bigs to start. I overthought it. Alright, so his malevolence is probably gone. But he still has Chimera and I might win this. My defense might win this for me. I wish I had a good Sith Marauder. Or there was a Sith fleet. Because now I'm going to have to bring in a Radis. I'm almost tempted to bring in Tarkin first. I'm not going to, but I'm tempted. Because if we think about it, I've got those Sith ships. And, like, I have a fleet I can throw in. It's not going to be great. Problem is, and everybody's a Gear 11 pilot. Like, all those guys are at least Gear 11. God, I want a Relic Sith Marauder. Alright. But I think we get further with... I think this gets us a tiny bit further. Even though it can dispel all my stuff. Okay. I got one more fleet for cleanup if this doesn't work. Oh, don't! You guys. I want to go after Biston. Yeah, none of this is gonna work. I'm not going to retreat because I think this, because the cooldowns and turn meter was not in our favor. No, we're dead. I don't think we can clear this. We'll see if we get lucky. He might be done. What are banners at? I have to clear this to win. Because my banners were so bad. Oh my god. There's no way this works. There's no way. He's still got all the pieces he needs for a good fleet. If I just played the finalizer differently. Jeez. Are you that fast? That is the worst tank of the ships. Alright, it's over. You won. Kills me that I could have won this. Had I had a cleaner run. God. Well played. That was a good match. If I didn't set so much on defense, this would have been way easier. Because it's not like it interrupted his run, so it's useless regardless. So if he's going to one-shot clear it anyway, then may as well keep it for offense and have had myself a better run. Well, hopefully, I guess it's going to be a 1-2 week. Because this was no good. I was hoping to have a cleaner 3v3 season. Or at least 2-1 every week is what I shoot for. But thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone. Be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.